The other guy who had a really good third quarter is Kyle Sutton.
Yes.
He had 5 points, and 2 of those from free throws, but he just really was working hard underneath that basket. Now, there's a couple guys with 3 fouls, but that shouldn't be a major problem. Everybody's playing their bench so much that there's no real foul trouble other than the fact that Bremerton has 8 fouls. So Olympic's already going to the line, and Olympic has 5 fouls, so it's a couple of them before Bremerton will hit that line.
Thank you for bringing Kyle's name up. The unsung hero in there. Well, I tell you, he was extremely important with his solid play in that third quarter.
Bremerton gets it to start out this fourth period. Michael Lawrence at the free throw line passes over to Danny Broussard. His shot's off. Tyson goes up into the air to grab the board for the Trojans.
I think that headband makes him jump higher.
Oh.
It's just incredible how far he gets up.
Sends it over to Thornton, who sends it back to Quentin at the top of the key. Oh, looking for it and taking it away. Michael Lawrence. His shot is missed. And Bremerton will maintain possession. But Michael Lawrence, probably one of the easiest shots he's had tonight.
Well, let's mention the fact that Terrence Mosley finally got one back.
Yeah, he really
because
did.
he may have been called wrong for a couple, but he totally pushed him.
Yeah, and that influenced the shot, and
Yes,
there was no question
it
about
did.
it. But, you know, once again, we look at all the players out here, and they're staying focused. They're not getting out of control. But, yeah, he was clearly fouled on that. And, hey, emotional control, impressive. Absolutely. Under the circumstances.
Okay, it'll be Andrew Shadle inbounding for the Knights. Sends it in to Sims. Out front to Michael Lawrence. Shadle into the corner to Broussard. Baseline shot is off. Thornton with the board over to Phillips for the Trojans. Into the corner. Oh, that one's off, and they're going to get, Bremerton's going to get the inbound.
You know, we haven't seen Mosley put that down yet, but I have seen him play over the years from the time he was in junior high and Pee-wees, and he makes that shot.
Oh, boy, there was maybe one of the few mistakes tonight on that inbound.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Andrew Shadle has the arm of a quarterback, even though he plays running back, and he used it on that particular one.
Olympic will get the inbound into Seton. Gets it out front to Phillips. Into the corner. Oh, nice pass by Thornton into Tyson. Tyson's shot is off, though. Big board by Bremerton. And they're going to call Tyson with the foul. That's the one to give.
Dixon, great job on the weak side. Really good job. Got in there quickly.
They're walking down like it's a shot, and these guys aren't realizing this is.
Down here. But you know what we're seeing right now? They're tired.
Yes.
And when you get really tired and you expend so much energy, the thought process really slow down. And they do. And it's a factor that you have to control here late in the ball game. And that comes down to conditioning.
Look at Brian Tyson right there. Shadle puts his head down, goes by him. Jump shot for Dixon. It's off, and Bremerton's going to maintain the possession. Good effort on the attempt to keep it alive for the Trojans, but Bremerton with it. Down by 3.
Well, that's a matchup right there. Woo-hoo. Phillips and Dixon. Wow. Oh, my word.
Whoa, nice block that time by Seton.
Man.
Kyle Seton. Bremerton will still have it, but shot clock is now down to 26.
Lawrence is going through. That's a mugging going through. Seriously, he got mugged 4 or 5 times before he got through there. And once again, number 22, Lawrence, he's ready to go.
Fortunately, he does have that football body. Otherwise, he would not survive this game.
He's like running through the line.
Yeah.
Broussard sends
without
it
pads.
Cross court to Dixon. It's back to Michael. Back to Danny. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Broussard will take the long outside. And inside, the foul is going to be called.
Oh, yep. There's a push on that play. And one of the Bremerton players started shooting toward the sideline there after he got pushed away from the basket.
That's going to put Bremerton in the bonus now. And Andrew Shadle up to the free throw line for 1 and 1. First one's off. Long rebound. Oh! Shaq tried to bounce it off of Tyson, but did not. He touched it last out of bounds, and so Olympic will bring it in with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the game. 3-point lead for the Trojans. Oh, Seton made a nice move there. Ooh, R.J. Neal gets his own board, loses it down low, and the breakaway.
Oh.
Nice pass by Lawrence. Ball is loose low in the paint though, but finally picked up and put in.
Persistence. They're relentless. They're persistent. They score. And
Phillips answers.
Quentin Phillips. Jones, long outsider off. Phillips will grab it for the Trojans. Push it quickly. They've got numbers. And they're going to call Shaq Jones with the foul.
You know, Shaq had very little choice on that.
Yep.
He was surrounded. There were 3 in white.
Quentin Phillips is a one-man fast break. And seriously.
And you know, I like the smarts there. I mean, he had one defender in front of him, so just don't worry about trying to dish it off. Go to the iron.
Absolutely. Take it to the rim. He is coming. He's exploding out of the backcourt. Outstanding. And he's beating all the Bremerton players down the floor. So right now, that actually is a big. If I was Olympic, I said, Quentin, you use the balls in your hands. You're going to go rim to rim. Here we go. Until Bremerton can slow you down in transition.
Quentin averages 19 points a game. He's at 15 right now.
Second one's good. It's a 4-point lead, 50-46 for the Trojans. Oh, Kyle Seton, layup. Oh, the crowd goes crazy.
There's Kyle again. I tell you, one of the quiet heroes of this Olympic Trojan Ball Club.
Did you love that steal? He kind of looked at him and went, oh, I do have it. And then checked out who was behind him, and away he went.
And absolutely perfect. No foul, anywhere near a foul on that one.
It was very good.
That was just nice by Seton. Boy, 5 minutes, 8 seconds left to go, and the Trojans now up by 6.
Wow.
Well, prior to the game, John and I were discussing that Olympic has one person who scores in double figures, and that's Quentin Phillips.
Yeah.
But we have just seen team.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people step up. Tyson's come up with some big shots. Seton done a great job. R.J. Neal just going through that middle. This is why Olympic is having the season they're having.
That's exactly right. Against Olympic, you got to play every one of their players straight up. And then the other players off the bench, they're so strong. Straight up, can't cheat, can't double team. You can't, like I said, any quirky defenses. Every one of them can come out and beat you.
Bremerton Shaq Jones, one of the starters, has 4 fouls, so he's on the bench at the moment.
Shadle running the baseline.
Yeah, Windrow with it.
Winterall's just a sophomore, showing a lot of composure out there. Got the freshman in there too, Gursky.
Gursky with it, sends it over to Dixon. Back to Casey. There's Lawrence, he's driving inside. Count that for 2 for Michael Lawrence.
Beautiful job.
So Quentin Phillips will go the other direction and put his 2 in.
That's the key. Ball's in his hands. It goes rim to rim. Take it to the rim.
John, I think you called that.
He's tough.
Windrow with it, guarded by Thornton.
Senior Michael Lawrence back there. You can give it to me if you need to. I'm there.
Oh, the takeaway.
Here we go. Guess where he's going?
And once again, Quentin Phillips. Timeout.
Oh, absolutely.
Whoa.
Is that brilliant? It's brilliant.
Man.
Brilliant show. Quentin, everything tonight. Assists, passing, steals, rebounding. A complete game. Brilliant show tonight by number 4, Quentin Phillips.
And it's now an 8-point lead for the Trojans, 56-48 with 4:05 left to go in the game.
And boy, do I hope this crowd is appreciating the effort by both these teams.
Yes.
you know, Phillips keeps going up and down that court, and the amount of energy that he is using in that is just incredible. He's gotten 1 or 2 breaks, and by scoring every time, he at least gets the other team to call timeout, and he gets a break.
And his energy level is amazing because he is working every aspect of the game. Usually you're gonna be off a little bit, but he's rebounding, he's running the floor, he's scoring, he's shooting, he's defending. God, there's no time to rest. And he still is blowing by him.
Well, and we got to give some credit to some of those Knights out there, like Andrew Shadle, Michael Lawrence, Dixon, Tarek Sims. They've all played a hardcore, great high school basketball game.
Well, it is only 8 points separating these teams, and 8 points is nothing.
Plenty of time. 4 minutes left to go. Michael Lawrence with it. And R.J. Neal knocks it loose, but Lawrence picks it up, and he'll get a trip to the free throw line.
Crowd booing, but you know, I really do think that might have been a foul.
I think so too.
Definitely.
And if they're blowing those fouls now, Lawrence will be real key because of his penetration to the baskets, like what Quinton does. Lawrence will do for Bremerton, which will get them to the foul line here. Every trip down the floor, if they'll call those fouls that he's drawing in there by his penetration.
Danny Broussard back in the game for the Knights.
I think Lawrence has played magnificently tonight.
Oh, the 1-and-1 first shot's out, but the rebound, and again, Kyle Seton.
Wow.
Kyle knocking it off. Bremerton out of bounds. Olympic will get the inbound.
He's been a presence all night long.
He even took the ball out on that one, sending Tyson down, saying, I don't need you.
Brian Tyson with it now. Back to Quentin Phillips. Thornton. And over the backboard, Bremerton will bring it in.
Plenty of time yet. Plenty of time, especially with the pace of this ball game.
And the Trojans still playing full court, John.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Pressure.
Broussard back into the game.
Oh, Lawrence, nice spin move.
Yep.
And that one they're going to call on Seton.
Yep. But Lawrence, he is so good. His first step is so quick. And he could be at the line every time down the floor, which means this game, it's anybody's game still. Bremerton can be right there in an instant.
Both teams with 19 fouls, and Kyle Seton now with 4 also, like Shaq Jones for Bremerton.
They say Lawrence was shooting. This is a 2-shot foul.
First one's good.
That is his first made free throw of the night, 1 of 4.
Bremerton needs that at this point.
Watch that knee, Dan.
Second one down from Michael Lawrence. 6-point game.
No, Windrell. No, that's not Windrell.
That's Broussard.
Danny Broussard.
Nice job. Good hustle. Good effort.
Tyson. Count it!
Oh, man.
Brian Tyson, what a smooth shot.
His shots have been timely tonight. Oh, crucial.
For sure.
Oh, man.
58-50 lead for the Trojans. 3 minutes to go in the game. Lawrence to the free throw line. Jump shots off. Ball tipped around, and Olympic coming away with it. Phillips. And Quinton. In the end, John. In the end. Another timeout, biggest lead of the night for either team, 10 points, 60-50 for the Olympic High Trojans.
I don't want to see anybody lose this ball game tonight. I really don't. The amount of effort and the great ball that's been played by both these clubs, and I tell you, it's been amazing tonight. Quentin Phillips, and then you mentioned Kyle and Quentin, and then Tyson. Oh, man, they've done a job for Olympic in his second half.
Well, and Bremerton, they'd have to then play Squim next week. That's their first game.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a different game. They're faster, but they have Brocklesby, who is just a master from the three-point line, and a couple other guys. So just a whole different look.
And again, the winner of the Olympic League gets a first-round bye and gets into the WCD tournament with a pretty good set potential.
Tarek Sims has been Mr. Pick all evening.
Yeah.
He has really done his job.
Shadle behind the three-point line, off the front, and he's going to get the board, keep it alive for the Knights. Dishes down low. Cow!
Look at
And this is
Shadle.
Shadle.
Shadle once again.
Impressive.
Tyson!
Oh, there we go. Look at Lawrence. Nice job.
Travel.
Shadle and Lawrence working the other end, and in the outlet transition, here comes Lawrence all the way down to cause a traveling call. That, I mean, he's just working. It's just tremendous efforts tonight by the Bremerton Knights.
Andrew Shadle refused to lose on that last boards there.
Wow.
Well, if you could see him closely like we can, his arms are just bright red, and that is some from the effort, but also from the beating he's taking.
Exactly.
And again, Olympic is going to put full court pressure on.
Now, I know that today the AD here at Olympic, Nate Andrews, had some knee surgery. I'm actually hoping he's not watching this in the hospital because it would not be real good for him.
2:16 left to go in the game. Danny Broussard with it for the Knights, guarded by Zach Thornton. Dixon's shot is off, but Shadle attempts to save it, but out of bounds on Bremerton, and we may be starting to see that fatigue factor.
Well, in part, what's hurt them tonight is Broussard is not hit from the three, and you know from the basic form he has that that's something he typically does.
Oh, Seton working the inside, and he'll get a trip to the free throw line.
That was a lot of contact in there. That was tough, and he fought through that. And it was a great defensive effort. Lots of body, and that's the way the game's been going. It's a great effort tonight.
Two shots for Kyle.
That's Kyle's 10th point this evening.
First
he
one's
would be
good.
the other double-digit guy at least.
Second one rattles off, rebound pulled down.
How many steals tonight?
Oh boy. Yeah, we don't keep those stats, but he's the steal leader, the assist leader for the Trojans, I would say.
Could be the rebounding leader also.
That's correct. Thornton with it, he'll drive the paint. Nice layup. Underhanded floater.
Some incredible confidence from this Olympic team. They were behind by about seven at halftime, and nothing has deterred them. They just continue to come out and play hard.
Against an extremely good and strong Bremerton team.
Yes, nothing against this Bremerton team because I am impressed.
Tremendous. They're tremendous.
Yes.
No.
I want them both to keep going. It's just that simple.
They're going to cause lots of teams some real problems.
I'm not surprised now why they're winning by 40, 50, even 60 against some teams.
They're very good.
Dixon will get fouled and go up to the free throw line.
I don't know, Dixon tonight, I don't know how many he's had for Bremerton, but he normally, what's he around, about 19, 17 a ball game?
He is at 13 right now.
Yep. It's been kind of a quiet 13. I would say he has a lot of points, but it's been kind of quiet.
First one's off.
The best thing he did was getting a foul on Quentin Phillips, but it's only his third, and there's a minute 13 left.
Second one's off. And Bremerton's got it. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, won't go down, and the Trojans coming away with it. Thornton on the board. R.J. Neal to Phillips. Phillips gets hammered, and he's okay.
Or at least his teammates told him he is. They have pulled him up. What was missed in that is the Seton and Dixon were down on the floor at the other end because they had taken hits down there.
R.J. Neal, brilliant decision on that pass. He waited and waited until that last moment where Quinton could free himself up, even though he was close to the basket. If he would have passed any sooner, but in turnover, and a brilliant decision, excellent pass. RJ, great job on the assist.
And you know, RJ's had the task of guarding Michael Lawrence all night long.
That's been a war.
That sure has.
Those are two brilliant guards right there, I tell you.
Shaq Jones back in the game for the night. It's under a minute.
You know, this final score will not reflect how close these two teams are.
No.
Broussard, and Bremerton's got to put it up. Broussard drives the baseline. He puts it up. Shaq's shot won't go down. Bremerton fighting for it. Finally, Shadle gets it from his own teammate.
Go to work.
How many times has Shadle put that shot up? That is amazing. I have him with 17 points, and I should have circled which ones were that hard fought.
You know, after this game's over, everyone should stand up and applaud.
That's right.
I can't believe the energy, the heart. It's the heart thing now, because Bremerton's tired. But the heart that those players have, they are just going at it. They will not quit. The same thing with Olympic. The athletes out here have performed admirably tonight. Amazing.
And John, they all maintain that emotional composure that you were looking for.
The whole game.
That incredible.
That I total respect for Bremerton, the coaching staff, and Olympic players and coaching staff. This is a well-coached game, and their players have been outstanding examples. This is the way the game is played.
Great.
Boy, you just give everything you've got on the floor for each other and for the game. Isn't it?
Great
Beautiful.
crowd here tonight at the Olympic High Gyms, watching a great game. 7 will inbound it for the Trojans, gets it into Neal. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Thornton with it.
Pass. I love it.
Over to Brian. Back to Zach. Timeout. And looks like Coach Huff is going to put some of the other guys in. Leading by 11, 65-54. And give those starters a chance to get a round of applause from the crowd.
Absolutely, and you know, I think the phrase would be that this has really been a class act by both these teams, the players and their coaches. What they've performed and what they've done is this is really excellent role modeling for the young athletes out here. This is the way the game should be played, for each other, and everything's left on the floor. Nice job.
Well, you know, I was pretty excited when Darren Bowden got the job at Bremerton. He has worked so hard at South Kitsap for so many years, and he has brought a lot of class to that program. He has just done a really nice job. These kids still play the run and gun, which they will always be known for. But you pointed out their defense, and I'm watching their feet out there and how much energy they're putting on defense, and it is a complete game they're playing.
Absolutely.
Coach Bowden's assisted by Sean Diggs, Phil Allwell, Eric Boyer, and Coach Huff assisted by Nate Suggs and Mr. Jerry Hurd.
We believe he
been
might
around
be
almost as long as you and me, John.
We think a century.
I know it, Doc. And that's a long time.
Down low, and number 43, Jordan Samuel, will go up to the free throw line.
I think that's the 5th foul on Shaq Jones.
Yep.
Wow.
Skylar Lewis coming on in for the Knights. And we've still got most of the starters out there for the Bremerton High Knights with 20 seconds left to go.
It really shows tonight, too, where these two programs where they've been and where they have come to in terms of their level of excellent play and their the class act that their players do on the floor and their sportsmanship. And they're there.
And again, both of these teams, if they can keep up this level of play, they're going to get some time at districts for sure.
Yeah, these are teams you don't want to play. Yeah, I don't. No.
Oh, the three-pointer goes down for Dixon.
Look at that.
Neal with it, and he's just going to hold it. And we're done, and the Olympic High Trojans come away with a 67-57 win over the Bremerton High Knights in the best basketball game we've seen this season.
Boy, absolutely. Congratulations to Bremerton. I am so impressed with their athletes and the way they conduct themselves and the coaching. I'm sorry they had to lose tonight. Olympic, what a job. 4 quarters of intensity that never let up.
And they do follow their coach. Coach Huff working that sideline the whole time, and the emotion he showed at the end of that, there's nothing wrong with that. It was a well-played game. His kids came out on top.
Hey, if anything, Doc and Kitty, I think Olympic in that second half, they really got control of the backboard. And Quentin Phillip and Lyle, and then they really got in charge of that backboard out there and made a real difference out there. And we saw a phenomenal effort by Quentin Phillips tonight. That's
yes, indeed. And let's give the junior Kyle Seton some kudos also. Kyle, Brian Tyson came in, maybe not a huge amount of points, but at the absolute moment that Olympic needed him.
Kitty's been saying this all night long. Look at all the contributors for Olympic. Significant contributions from so many players. That's impressive.
It is, and I am so glad we were able to bring this to so many people tonight and share it again on BCAT later on.
That's right. Thanks to the kidsapsen.com/basketball for streaming it live. You look at that Bremerton scoreboard there too. You got Michael Lawrence, you got Dixon, and you've got Mr. Andrew Shadle. As a freshman at the Tacoma Dome, he played that way. He's just put on a lot more strength and muscle since the freshman year.
We've saw some tremendous heart tonight.
Yeah.
Tremendous heart. And that is so impressive. And from an old retired coach here, I really, really respect what these players have done out here for their coaches and for themselves, and they had their pride in their play. It was a wonderful effort tonight.
Worth the entertainment dollar.
Oh, yes,
anyone who may have had a concern that live streaming took away from the gate tonight, it didn't.
Oh, no.
And again, both teams just showing class all the way through. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it was great. What a great example for the community. They should be very, very proud of these two clubs and programs.
Yes, indeed. Well, we're West Sound TV. Spencer Anderson's been on the camera for you tonight, as well as streaming it for the Kitsap Sun. Want to thank John Sitton for sitting here at the bench with us. Want to thank Kitty Campagna, not only for talking, but for putting the things together, the producing. And I'm the doctor, Doc Parr, for West Sound TV, saying stay tuned. We will see you soon.
Wow. That was